Boop, 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 boom. Welcome to Flying Can Ranch in Athens, Texas. Yes, we have moved for you people that are just catching up. We have hit a heat index of like 107 today. It's still pretty sultry out here. I wanted to get this done before we lost our light. So what we're going to talk about today is the Black Ops. Yeah, it comes in one of these little blister packs. The Black Ops Exterminator. So we're going to get it out of the plastic since I've already got it cut and I've actually shot it. And we're going to go over a few specs here. Now in the box you'll get some instructions, you know, and there's a little wrench inside of here. I don't know if you can see it. It's laying right down here that you can use that to take this rail off if you choose to do so. Actually, it's getting a little loose. I just noticed that. So I'm going to fix that while we're here. Yes. And this is a thing that I've been digging around for a while. I could find them in various, well, I say I'm going to do this. I don't know if I can or not. I can't tell if I've got, here it goes. And that should tighten that one up just enough to, and then we'll tighten this one up real quick. It's very hard to find the spot. And I wish I would have seen this before I came out here. And borrow my glasses for a second. Again, this is, well, I'm not worried about it right now. I think I just dropped a little wrench. Neither here nor there. We're going to make it through here. That should have tightened it up. The Black Ops Exterminator, and this is, let me turn it this way so you can see it. This is in a black matte finish. You can also get these in kind of like a chrome or stainless steel. So it's kind of hard to get all of the specs for it. But we'll read it off. It's a 177 caliber BB only. So this has got a smoothbore barrel. They say it does 435 feet per second. Now, I have shot this into metal cans. I highly wouldn't recommend that, but it did puncture the metal can. It didn't really come out the other side very well at about 25, 30 feet. And I say the overall length is about 14 inches. The barrel length is 8 inches. And it comes in at about, about 2.5 pounds. I wrote something down here. Hell, I can't see for crud today. I know. I got a bottom and a top tactile rail, and comes with a really nice fiber optic sights on the back and the front, and you can turn this little screw to the right. It goes to the right as far as windage. Left is to the left, if I remember correctly. Top, if you turn it counterclockwise, is down. Clockwise will raise the sights up. So that's all the specs I can tell you about it. So let's go over it a little bit. So again, it's in that matte black. And then this is you can pull the hammer back and let it go, fire it, or you can just simply pull the trigger and have at it. Now, on the back of the other side, there's a safety, and if you ram that all the way back, you're locked. If you put it here, you're sort of in fire mode, and you can also push that all the way and open your cylinder up. So, like a lot of these I have, it has the individual shells, and you put a little BB right there into that, and like a fool, I forgot the BBs with me. So there's 6 of these, and I think I have some spares that we moved with, but they're probably still packed. You let them back in, and then you just shut it. Pretty simple deal. So they're fun to shoot. They're kind of a little time consuming to load. So when I do the shooting review, you're going to see that. So, and hopefully I've got enough light, we'll be able to see it clearly. Now, it's a little bit heavy on the front, but it feels good in the hand. I can see even in this lighting condition, I can still see the sights. This is another one I can see a red dot on it. Now, moving along, we'll get this out of our way and we'll find the one that's been used. Put the CO2 in, you're going to pull back. This is one of the better ones that flips out of the way. Let me come around here where we can maybe see this a little better. And you'll see a little CO2 spot right there. You're going to push your CO2 up in the thing, drop it in there, and then like so. And then we're going to go clockwise with a little screw at the bottom, no wrenches needed, and that will lock your CO2 into place. Once you're done, you just slide that shut, and you're pretty much where you need to be. This is a pretty basic design. I've got other ones that work the same way, and Crossman's got one. I might get one, but it looks pretty much like the same gun. And I've been trying to get my hands on one of these for a while. And I bought this and it was brand new. Let me get this out of here for a second. And there you go. Snap that back together. So, I don't know if there's much more I can tell you about it. Now, it feels like the trigger is made out of metal, the frame is made out of metal, the thing the shells in are made out of metal. About the only plastic, the hammer here is metal. This is supposed to look like a huge grip. It's got some good texturing on it. It's a finger groove, like I said, it fits the hand quite well, and you can get right out with it. Now bear in mind, it's a smoothbore barrel. But it seems to be fairly accurate from the time that I've ran it, shot it, and I did a little adjustment. We're gonna do a shooting review in a minute, but it's a plinking gun. It's a fun gun. It's not an accurate target gun, and it's definitely not. I wouldn't go pesting with it. I mean, to be honest with you, you know. Maybe a mouse or a rat or something. I wouldn't go squirrel hunt, rabbit hunt, anything like that. Well, let's be a little mean. I don't hunt anymore, and I let know where that little wrench ran off too. But I'm gonna have to wait till I have a little more light. Old eyes, but nonetheless, I think it's pretty neat looking. You can see the business end of it. I've got several of these Black Ops type guns, and they're fun. Now you can push this and kick that forward, and you have an ejector rod down at the bottom that will push the shells, you know, in and out. So you can just pop them out of there. I'm going to get them out right now because they're going to be loaded up in a minute. And it's a little time consuming to really shoot these, but it's a blast. It's very realistic. I really like it on the Colt Single 6. It's got the little hatch on the side. You got to pick them out one at a time, but it's very realistic. So we're going to put some things together. I'll probably take some cans again to the cardboard out here, and then we're going to see what we can do with it. But I wanted to share that with you. And I noticed in an angle you get a better look at it. The only thing, there is some of that whitish printing that some people disturb by, you know, warning things on the side. It's not a huge distraction for me. I have noticed after I reload, I got to make sure that the grip stays, you know, closed back up. It opens pretty freely, but it's not a kill shot on that. So, but we're gonna get some things taped up, come out with some BBs, and we're gonna have some fun. So there you go, the Black Ops Exterminator. And walk it around one more time. Yeah, I know I've got it aimed at my face, but trust me, I know it's not loaded, it's not armed, it don't have a CO2 in it. And there we go. So we'll be right back. We'll put together a nice, but I like this thing. It feels good. It's heavy in the hand, but it reminds me a little bit of my my Dan Wesson. I don't remember. It's not the Cobra. It's not the Anaconda. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's got a good heft to it. Very realistic feeling. So let's get together a shooting review. We'll get this one posted, and we'll be right back.